Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking this video. Clearly from the title, this is like the 1 year update. I apologize, I am technically 2 months behind. I got gastric sleeve, well, as most of you may know, maybe not, but as most of you may know, I got gastric sleeve surgery in Mexico about a year ago. I got surgery October 1st. And we're now in December, so a little bit over a year. I'm sorry, I'm in school full time, so school has to come first. But I thought it'd be fun to do like a year update. So 1 year ago, prior to surgery, I weighed 350 pounds. Since surgery, it's been 1 year, and I now today weigh 254 pounds. So I have lost 94 pounds. I believe. This isn't really a weigh-in Wednesday, and I know I haven't done a weigh-in Wednesday in months. Pretty much my last weigh-in Wednesday was before COVID happened, and I'll get into that, but I'm down 94 pounds. I've lost 94 pounds in a year. That's really good, right? I don't feel like it's good, but it's good, but it's not. The problem is, I'm in a bunch of support groups for weight loss surgery, and I'm in support groups for my depression and anxiety, so it's like a double whammy. I'm always told, don't compare your journey to everybody else's. Don't compare your journey to everybody. Everybody's body is different. Everybody reacts differently. Some people in the support group had hit a stall. One woman hit a stall for 2 years. Like a 2-year stall. I would have just given up. I mean, I wouldn't have started just eating and trying to stretch out my stomach, but I would have just given up thinking like, I'm never gonna lose any more weight, this is it. But after 2 years, she just randomly drops 50 pounds like that and hit her goal weight. She just couldn't get that last 50 off. And then I've had people who in 1 year lose 100 or a little bit more of 100 pounds, but they still have another 100 or 200 to go till they hit their goal weight. So these people are like very on the obese side. And this frustrating part is there's lots of people who hit their goal weight within a year. And I'm not one of those. So that's why I feel like in my head, I didn't do it, I'm bad. I cheated, I did something wrong, maybe I ate too much, I didn't exercise enough, like, I keep blaming, and I know like I am to blame for some of it. I'm fully aware. During pandemic, I know I had a couple videos where I was getting out and exercising, but depression just hit me hard and I stopped. So I stopped exercising. I still watched what I eat, but I stopped. Like I stopped doing my dancing. I stopped doing everything. I was really depressed. And so I know that plays a role in why I haven't lost a lot of weight. But then again, I tell myself like 94 pounds in a year is a lot. I'm just shy of 100 pounds. So losing that much weight in 1 year is a good thing. Like that's a hard thing to do, right? Like the normal is 2 pounds a week for a normal person who's exercising and eating healthy and doesn't like get the tool to help them lose the weight. So what is that? Let's do the math. Watch, I'm gonna do the math and it's just gonna break my heart because it's not. It's gonna be a lot more than what I did. Okay, so 52 weeks in a year. What do you do? Times 2, right? 2 pounds a week. Yeah, okay. So it just makes me feel bad because I should have lost 104 pounds according to losing weight 2 pounds a week, the normal way. Okay, so I no longer have sleep apnea, which is great. For the most part, I've lost my double chin. There's still a little bit there, but that's okay. I've dropped 2 clothing sizes, which I know if you've watched any of my clothing haul videos, you know that. I used to be a 3 extra large on top and a 4 extra large on the bottom. I'm now a 1 and a 2. 2 on bottom, 1 on top. So I can fit to some clothing stores, just their regular extra large section without actually like going to the plus size and buying the extra large from the plus size section. But I wanted to talk about everything else. Okay, let's get out of the sad mode. My hair. I know I did a video about how my hair was totally falling out and it was getting really thin. It's still falling out, but it's a lot less. I still shed like crazy. Chris still finds my hair in his food and my hair literally gets covered in all of my sleeves. But I have noticed in the shower, not as much hair is falling out anymore. So I know it's getting better. It's starting to get some of its thickness back, but not a lot. Like my hair is still really thin compared to how it used to be before. So it's getting better. It's also, it got really frizzy when all my hair started falling out. And when I say hair falling out, like no bald spots or anything, but I had very thick, luscious hair. And then it became really thin and really frizzy. I have never had to do anything with my hair. I was so spoiled. So I could just shower, brush out my hair, let it dry, and it would just have like a little wave to it. It would just look, you know, it would look clearly I didn't like straighten it and make it all perfect. But now it had gotten so poofy and frizzy. And I've just never dealt with that. So I've never I didn't know how to handle it. I tried buying shampoos that were like anti-frizz, that didn't work. I tried like a couple different products to put through my hair, and I found one through L'Oreal that kind of worked. But the problem is it was so oily that my hair would become greasy the next day. And I would just make sure to do it all throughout here, not the top of my head, but still like it just would look greasy the next day. But the poof is getting better. So that's kind of the update on my hair. As for what I can eat and drink, I'm still not touching anything carbonated. I still don't drink soda. I don't drink beer. I don't drink cider, which that's a hard one because I really do like cider, especially during the holidays. Cider is like my favorite, but I don't drink it. As for alcohol, I do drink. I know some people choose not to drink. They recommend you don't drink, but not scientifically in the sense of you're gonna hurt your stomach. It's more of the fear of replacing one habit with another, or one addiction with another. So your food addiction, then you replace it with an alcohol addiction. So that I do know has happened to people in the support group. So there are lots of people who decide to never drink again, and then there's lots of people who decide to drink, and there's people who drank and then realized they have problems, so they stopped. So there's people all over the map. So whenever people say, can I never drink again? That's kind of like something that's pushing me from not getting surgery. And I say, as long as you know you don't have a drinking problem, you can drink. I don't recommend you drink right away. I think some people say a year, some people say 6 months. I know somebody who drank like 3 months after. I was going to wait 8 months. I don't know why I came up with 8. I was like, I'm gonna wait 8 months. And I didn't drink during Halloween, which was fresh out of surgery. I didn't want to. I didn't drink during Thanksgiving, and I didn't drink during Christmas. And I had made it, I think, to 7 months. The 8-month mark, I started drinking because COVID happened. And I was like, fuck my life, man. We're all gonna die. I'm going out drunk. So for drinking, I make sure to try to keep it low calories. I usually stick to clear alcohol so I can mix it with water and Crystal Light, because Crystal Light's pretty low in calories, and I'm not doing anything carbonated, because if you do just a lot of juice, like that's a lot of sugar you're intaking, and that can definitely like affect your weight. So when I do drink, I kind of go with that to keep the calories down. Other drinks I cannot have anymore. Milkshakes. That's food. That's not a liquid, according to your stomach. Too thick, that's food, and you need to actually eat, not drink your calories. Anything with heavy cream is really hard on my stomach. So coffees that use heavy cream, I'm not really a coffee person, so this doesn't really affect my life, but any coffee that uses a lot of heavy cream, it's too much for me. Anything in like the Bailey's Irish cream, it's too much. It's too heavy. I think I made one with like coffee and stuff, I really like this Japanese coffee. So, and I don't drink coffee, but I really liked it. So I bought this Japanese coffee and I was like, oh, let's make a coffee beverage tonight. Oh, worst decision ever. It was so thick and heavy and it made me feel not good. And it was too sugary. I didn't feel good later. Let's just put it that way. My favorite Japanese wine, it's a plum wine. It's a very, I'm assuming now, it's a sugary wine. It's really sweet, so I guess there has to be some sugar in there. I had assumed it was just natural sugars from plum. Oh, no. I can have 1 glass. 1 glass, I'm fine. 2 glass, I'm in the bathroom. It does not agree with me, and it really sucks because I really, really like that wine. So I just don't buy it anymore. I'm really bummed. It's way too sugary, and my stomach does not agree, and it tells me, no, this is not happening. We're not doing this. So I'm really bummed. That's the only one I'm bummed about. That's the only one that, if I had to say affects my life, that affects my life because it was my favorite. But I'll live. And then, I mean, this is just all the generic stuff, you know, carbs. I love rice, but I keep that really small amounts because it's just so heavy. So you're not getting, if I eat too much of the rice, I'm not getting enough protein and vegetables. So I always keep that to a very minimum. I'm sorry, my partner is Japanese. Japanese food is always going to be a staple in our home, and that includes white rice. So when I do eat it, I just keep that really minimum. Pastas, I try to add lots of protein, lots of veggies, and I'll mostly eat the protein and veggies with a couple things of pasta. And it's just heavy. Bread, just heavy. I usually just don't eat it because it's just heavy. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't make me sick. It's just too heavy, and I know I'm not eating enough calories. And I don't like, honestly, feeling the heaviness doesn't actually feel good. It doesn't like hurt my stomach where I'm like, oh my God, I ate too much. It's stretching, it's hurting. It's like excruciatingly painful. It's just a heavy feeling. I don't know how else to describe it. I keep tacos. Love tacos. I keep hard shell tacos to a minimum. I think they're called, the brand is Del Sol. I'm not sure. It's just, I know it's a white or yellow box with these hard shell tacos. For whatever reason, my stomach doesn't like that. It almost feels sharp, but I'm chewing, so I know it's not sharp, but maybe it is. I don't know. I don't like it, so I don't eat those. But the weird thing is, like regular tortilla chips, I don't know because it's thinner. Those don't bother me. They don't feel sharp. It's the weirdest thing. So if I ever like order a taco, like I'm like, soft taco please, like on a tortilla, no, nothing hard. Because it just doesn't feel good. But tortilla chips are okay. Granted, I haven't had like tortilla chips from like an authentic Mexican restaurant where they're really thick because of COVID, but in a long time. So I can't actually speak on that, but just that basic shit you get from like the grocery store, Tostinos or whatever, that doesn't hurt my stomach. I don't know why those two different chips or tortillas affect me differently. If you know scientifically why maybe Tostinos does something to their chips and it's mostly filler instead of tortilla stuff, I don't know. It takes me a long time to get through things. So when someone brings home a dessert, that dessert will sit there for weeks. And Chris isn't really a dessert person. He likes candy and certain cookies, but he's not like a cake person or a cupcake or a brownie kind of person. So if I want to splurge on like this brownie, pecan brownie thing I got, it was so good. I was sharing it with everybody because I can't go through it. Like, if I eat something solely by myself, it will desserts wise, it will take me weeks because normally I choose to eat food over dessert. Like, I'm not that much of a sweet tooth. Like, every once in a while, like a girl will crave some chocolate, but I don't have a sweet tooth where I want to eat sweets every day. So something will sit there for weeks. So I feel really bad when I do buy something and it just like, I have to throw it away because it goes bad. Oh, ow. Water and food is still a thing. I mean, it's supposed to be a thing forever. Oh, I had lunch earlier. And I thought enough time had passed and I was getting really thirsty. But no, so it's still 30 minutes to an hour depending on how much I ate and what I ate. Depending on how absorbent whatever it is I ate. I can, if I have nothing in my stomach, I can now actually like drink water. I don't have to do like little sips anymore. I can actually take a normal human-sized gulp of water, which doesn't mean like I've stretched out my stomach or anything. It just means my stomach is more agreeing with fluids, because fluids, from the doctors have said, fluids don't stretch out your stomach. It's when you overeat. And I thought they said you couldn't drink and eat at the same time because eating and drinking would cause expansion. But I guess I was wrong, that it doesn't cause expansion. What happens is it feels like it's expanding because it feels like they're competing for space, but the liquid will fill you up and prevent you from being able to consume enough calories, which is why you're not supposed to do it at the same time and why you need to wait a little bit, 30 minutes before and 30 minutes to an hour prior, 30 minutes to an hour after. Spicy food is a little hard for me to eat, not because of my stomach, but because I can't wash it down with anything. I know, I'm a weak one. So that's one thing. There's not much else. I can't think of anything else like right off the top of my head that's definitely directly changed my absolute life. The only thing that's directly like still different and has directly affected my life is the way I drink water. The waiting after I've eaten, before I've eaten. That's the only thing. Yeah, I would really love some words of encouragement in the comment section. And I know that sounds really lame, like, oh, I'm sad, help me. But I feel disappointed that I've only lost 94 pounds. And all I can do is just be really honest on camera. And I know, like, I hope you don't take it in the way of like, I'm an ungrateful person. I'm extremely grateful that I got this surgery. I am healthier, I'm happier, but I'm still sad. Depression, right? I'm happy, but I'm sad. Oh, okay, let's end this on a positive note because I don't have anything else more to say about like what exactly has happened now since a year, but I did want to talk about this outfit I was wearing. So this outfit I bought last year. This was the very first outfit, my winter outfit that I bought. It was, it's a long sleeve, and then I have matching leggings that you cannot see. There you go. Ah, look at my leg. So I bought this outfit. This was the first size 1 that I could fit into and the first size 2 that I could fit into, and they were really tight. No, this isn't the best angle. But when I first bought these leggings, these were like pulled in like that. So they were like really tight, but I could fit. So I put them on. And then the sweater was kind of like that. And then, the leggings, like I said, were pulled in. So I had a little bit originally like of a little roll on top, which I didn't care because I could fit. But now, if you can obviously tell, like, although I still fit a 1X, this sweater is totally, it still fits me, but it's, on the looser side. The pants are just normal, like not too tight, not loose, but they're definitely like not digging in anymore. They're just there naturally now. So yeah, so that's one cool thing. Like I like wearing this outfit because reminds myself of when I first bought it and it was really tight, but I could fit it. Now it's not a problem. So yeah, that is my year update. We're just gonna keep going, and I can do another update if you guys like in a couple months, but I'm just gonna keep moving forward. I'm gonna keep doing better every day, even if it's not a lot. I'm gonna keep working on my depression and my mental health, and I'm going to keep getting this weight off, even if it's slow. But okay, I've rambled enough in this video and taken up enough of your time. So as always, I love you all. Bye.